Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the last part of the chapter networking concepts. So, in today's class, we are going to discuss about the three topics. The topics are networking devices, then networking terminology. Terminology means some common terms which are used in network. Then protocols. Protocols are the rules which are followed to transfer data or files in the network. Okay, so we'll see one by one. First, we are going to discuss about networking devices. We have many devices. You go to page number 11 in your book. The device it's given is, first one is modem. So this modem is used to transfer the analog signals to digital signals. So I'll give you a small example. I think most of you have mobile phone. I think all of you have. So in the mobile phone, you insert a SIM card. That SIM card gets the network signal. Then that your mobile phone, it transferred that analog signal into digital signal. That is why you used to see the network bars. Sometimes you see when there is less network, you will see less network bars, 1 or 2. And sometimes when there is full network, you will see that 4 or 5 network bars you will see. So that is how this modem works. In case of telephone lines, those telephone lines are connected to the modem, and then it converts that analog signal to the digital signal, and then you can see there is network or not. Okay, so next device is hub. In the hub, many systems can be connected together. Maybe 4, 5, 6 systems can be connected in a hub. So suppose 6 systems are connected, then one system has requested for some information, or it has searched some of the information in the network. So whenever that hub is going to get the information, it is to transfer the information to all the systems. It will not check which system has asked for the information. That information will be transferred to all the ports. Then we have switch. This switch also almost similar kind of thing it will do, but it will check which system has requested for the information. Here also you can connect 4 or 5 systems. Okay, and suppose one system has requested for one kind of information, then when that information will be received, then it will check which system has requested for the information, then it will send that information to the particular system. Next we have repeater. I think you have seen those cable lines means on the road, and when you see those cable lines, after few kilometers you will see a certain kind of device. Okay, so that is repeater. So what this repeater is going to do, so because those signals are means it's transferred from a server, it's coming to a, it can travel to a certain distance, but when it is traveling suppose 3 kilometers, after 3 kilometers that signal may it may get weaker. Then that weak signal will be entered in a repeater. Then again that repeater is going to amplify it. Again it can travel a certain distance. So that repeater is going to do the same thing. It is given a repeater is a communication device used to regenerate a signal. That means that weaker if a signal is very weak, if that signal enters into a repeater, again that signal will be amplified. Okay, it receives electronic signals, clean them and retransmits them. Okay, so similar to this there is one more you can say repeater kind of thing, that is called bridge. You go to page number 12. Okay, so I'm explaining this before only, means before that we have 2 more devices, router and gateway. I'll tell you. Bridge is also one kind of repeater, but it has one kind of add-on functionality of filtering content by reading the address of the source and the destination. in the case of repeater, it cannot read the source and destination from where it has come. It just amplifies the signal. But in case of bridge, it also amplifies, but it has that functionality that it will know the source and destination. Okay, so it is used to interconnect two LANs working on the same protocol and provide communication between them. So it knows the source and destination, and along with this it is used in between two local area networks. Then one more device is given, that is your router. A router is a communication device that is used to connect two different networks. Means in case of bridge, it can connect only two LANs, but in case of router, it can connect, suppose one is local area network is there, then there is one more WAN, that is your wide area network. So those two networks can be connected through a router. It can connect different kind of network. It is used for that. Okay, next one is your gateway. A gateway is a network point that acts as an entrance to another network using different protocols, thereby giving us freedom and convenience to enjoy online activities. So sometimes you have found that term in whenever you are browsing some bad gateway. That means it is not allowing you to connect to the particular network. So different protocols are followed by different networks, but in case of if the gateway is used, those networks can be connected, although it is of different kind of protocols it is following, but that with the help of gateway those networks can be connected. Okay, so it is given, it allows us to carry out various online activities such as sending emails, browsing through web pages, buying things online and more. It is a shared connection between a local area network and a larger system, that is WAN. It is basically works as the messenger agent that takes data from one system, interprets it, and transfers it to another system. Okay, so it helps in online activities mostly. So these are the devices that I have discussed. First I have discussed about modem, then I have discussed about hub switch, repeater, then I have discussed about bridge and router and gateway. Okay, so now we'll discuss about the networking terminology. Give me some basic terms that is used in network. First one is internet. Internet, I think all of you know, it is you can connect systems globally. Means the internet is a global wide area network that connects computer systems across the world. I think it's not required to explain it. Now it is intranet. In case of internet, suppose I can give you an example of digital classrooms. In case of digital classrooms, the server will be stored in one place, and that server will be connected to different classrooms. So outside that network, nobody can access that. Whatever means classrooms are connected through that to that server, only those classrooms can access it. Or suppose in a school, all the classrooms are having digital classrooms, and it is connected to the server. So once it is connected to the server, they can share the information, but not outside the school. Okay, so that is called intranet. INTRANET, intranet. Internet and intranet. Internet is global, but in case of intranet, it has said that that area will be reduced. Okay. Next is your bandwidth. Bandwidth is the amount of data that can be transmitted in a fixed amount of time. I think you have seen in case of mobile, means when you connect to internet in your mobile, you'll see that speed will be increased or reduced. Sometimes you'll see Mbps, 1 Mbps speed, then it will be very fast. Then sometimes you'll see kbps, 300 kbps, 500 kbps. So it is measured in those in that kind of means units are used to measure the bandwidth. So when the bandwidth is more, then you will get the maximum speed. Okay, so the bandwidth is usually expressed in bits per second or bytes per second, or higher units like kilobytes per second, kbps and mbps. Okay, so that is what bandwidth is. When there is more bandwidth, you will get more speed. So next one is your ISP, internet service provider. There are many internet service provider like BSNL, Airtel, Jio, Vodafone. Those are the internet service provider, those who is to provide the internet service, or they, from them you can get the internet. Okay, next one is your website. A website is a collection of web pages. I think all of you have the idea about web pages, or means web pages. In web pages, what you can see, text, you can see images, you can see videos. Then that collection of web pages are known as a website. If you see about our school website, there also you will see different kind of links. You can go to those links and you can visit different web pages. Okay, so then the first page of the website is known as home page. Always remember this. First page of a website is known as home page. Next one is given is your web portal. Now, what is web portal? I think you have seen that. I can give one example of Geo News. Geo News is a web portal where different kind of, suppose there are many websites are connected together. There are many links. You can watch live TV news, you can see, then you can go to different kind of, you can say newspapers you can read. So that is the web portal. A portal means a gateway or entrance. In the context of World Wide Web, a portal can be defined as the gateway or to a wide range of internet services. Okay, so that means if you see that Geo News app, it has many links to the other websites or different kind of contents. So that is your web portal. Next is your link. In a data communication, a link is a line or channel that connects two devices. Data is transmitted between the connected devices through this channel. Okay, so things should be linked. Suppose if you see in case of Bluetooth, it has to be linked, then only you can transfer this. And in case of server and client, it should be linked together, then only one connection should be established, then only you can transfer files from means those websites. If the internet is not connected, then you cannot download a file. So before you download the file, that link should be made between the client and the server. The link has to be established. Okay, next one is your hyperlink. Hyperlink is an image, audio, video, graphics or text that connects one web page to another web page or another section with the same page. So I think you have seen in the web pages, there are click here to go, means download this, click here to go here. So means you will see a blue kind of line, or sometimes you will see certain images, home. So if you want to go to a home page, you click here. So if you click the home icon, you'll go to the home page. So that is how those links are created. Those are hyperlinks. With the hyperlinks, you can go from one website to another one, and then you can go to means your if you want to go to visit different web pages, you can visit of the same website. Next one is your hypertext. Hypertext is a text with a special feature of linking to another document or web pages. Those text allows you to link to the different kind of you can say websites or different kind of pages. It can be easily identified one web page as it appears with an underline and is usually in blue color. So that line I was telling about, that blue color line, it is known as hypertext. When hyperlinks are created, then that kind of text can be seen. Okay, the text with a blue color of line, blue line means below it. Okay, so that is called hypertext. Those texts which are used to link the you can say pages. Okay, next one is your one more term is given is your hypermedia. It is a hypertext that includes text, graphics, sound, or video. I think you have seen those audio videos in a website. So those falls under the hypermedia. Next one is your uniform resource locator. So I think all of you have seen those web addresses. Those are known as URL, uniform resource locator. If you type the website address, okay, so then you can go to the, if that is correct, then you can go to the particular website. So that is known as URL, uniform resource locator. Next you have IP address. I think IP address is your internet protocol address. Each devices which are connected to internet are given with those IP addresses. Your mobile phone is also having one IP address if it is connected to internet. If your laptop is connected to internet, then it will also be given one IP address. Okay, with that IP address, that system can be detected also. So it is this example of IP address, you can say 205.198.0.1. it has 4 numbers actually. It has and each number define a particular kind of information. Okay, so next one is your domain name system. Domain name is a unique name given to each website or resource connected to the internet. Okay, suppose you have nic.gov.in. that gov. That means it is gov means it falls under government category. Sometimes you will see our school address, St. Anthony School.org. that organization, it is an organization. So some particular names are given to those websites or to those you can say resources which are connected to the internet. So those are the, you can say, different kind of terms that I have discussed. So next we'll go to the protocols. As I have already told, protocols are the rules which are used to transfer data in a network. There are different kind of protocols. One is your TCP/IP, transmission control protocol, internet protocol. It is used to transfer files between the different kind of networks. Okay, so TCP is used for reliable and foolproof data transmission over the network. Then IP, internet protocol, provides a sequence number to each of these packets so that they might reach their destination in correct order. Okay, so one thing I have to tell you, when those informations are transferred through we can say internet, those informations are divided into packets. Packets mean those small kind of messages. Those are divided into different kind of parts. Those parts are known as packets. We'll know it in higher classes. So when those packets are traveled, that internet protocol is to give certain kind of number. That first, this, second, third, fourth, fifth, like this it is to give, so that it arrives in a correct order. So I'll give one example. Suppose you have sent one long SMS, then you'll see that your sometimes first part will come, then second part will come. It may not come in a means if it does not come in a means proper order. Suppose you are getting the last part, then again you are getting the first part, you will not be able to understand the message. So this internet protocol, it is to give the numbering, so that first number part will come, then second part, third part, so like that it will come, and you will get the proper thing or proper you can say information. So next one is your HTTP. HTTP is your hypertext transfer protocol. Hypertext transfer protocol is basically used for the websites. Okay, so when you open one website, you will see HTTP, then // then you will get the means you can say URL or maybe the website address. Hypertext transfer protocol is used to transfer those different kind of informations in the website. Okay, so Next one is your file transfer protocol, FTP. The file transfer protocol is a standard internet protocol. It is one of the simplest and the easiest way to exchange files between two or more computers on the internet. So it is one means you can say image is given, figure is given, figure 1.24. If you see this, so FTP client, FTP server. Client is that one which is requesting for the information, and server is that which contains the information. It will request the information to request for the information, and through the file transfer protocol, that information will be received by the client. Okay. Now we have one more protocol that is called SMTP. SMTP means Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. As the name says, it is used for transferring the emails. This protocol, it is used to transfer mails between two servers, two or more servers. Okay. So next we have IMAP and POP. These two protocols are the most commonly used protocol for transferring mails, or the means you normally whatever mail you used to transfer. Okay. And means Gmail and all, whatever you have, all these email services, it is to support these two protocols. So that is what these are the protocols I have discussed, and in today's class whatever I have discussed, please go through, and in case of any doubt you can ask me in case of class or clarification hour. Thank you.